Surprisingly, physics decides to play fair this time. Your crawl through the tunnel seems to take half as long as the first time, and you aren't interrupted by any horrifying phone calls or unexpected directional changes. Unfortunately, there's another problem. As you look around the room, you notice everything as you left it, except someone appears to have redecorated with another bloody triangle. Considering the last thing they left was the grisly gift of the flayed corpse, you're not sure you want to find anything the graffitio has left lying around. You check the room anyway, because at this point you're developing an obsessive need to pick up random objects in case they save your life later. There's nothing in the dresser. You keep your distance from the edge of the bed as you examine the nightstand. Pipe out in case whatever is beneath the bed is still there. You open the drawer. At first you think there's nothing inside. Then you notice the light glint off something black. Another ceramic plate. You pick up the collector's plate and examine it. This one is black. You have to hold it in the light just to see what the picture depicts. A dull-eyed brute of a man that looks like wires hanging off his bare chest. You're pretty sure this is meant to be Frankenstein's monster, which reinforces your hunch that the plates are a literary theme. Like the others, it bears only the picture. The back is blank. If these really do correspond to the poem from the Bible, it means there's only one more left. You put the Frankenstein plate in the coat with the others. With the plate safely in your heavy coat pocket, you take a last glance at the room, grimacing at the blood-stained wall, and head out into the hallway. Gripping your pipe tightly, you look cautiously down both ends of the corridor, checking for anything hazardous or upsetting. The coast is clear, however temporarily, and thankfully you don't have far to go. The door with the block lock is 207, right next to the door you have exited. Standing in front of the door, you fish the tweezers out of your bottom of your pocket. You have to untangle them from the bit of red string it was sharing space with. Once retrieved, you stick the tweezers in the lock and grab. The blockage comes out fairly easily once you get your grip on it, and you hold the tiny thing up to the light for a better look. You recognize it as a religious icon. It looks like the Virgin Mary. You slip the icon into the pocket over your heart. You were never much of a fan of the Blessed Virgin. Hell, you can use all the help you can get in this place. You pull the key out and insert it into the now clear lock. It goes in smoothly. When you twist it, you hear the telltale click. The door is unlocked. Taking a deep breath, you turn the knob and push it open. Pipe at the ready. You step into the room. Two figures loom inside 207. You stumble backwards in surprise and fear, waving your pipe in front of you and hoping it connects. It takes a moment, heart thumping in your chest, but you slowly realize the figures are unmoving. They appear to be mannequins, arranged in some weird tableau. The bed is unmade, and the window, you see in the dim light, is bricked up. You are hesitant to step forward in the room, in case the mannequins don't stay in their arranged poses. Your eyes fixed on the twin mannequins, you grope behind you on the wall for the light switch. You find it, and flinch as the lights come on suddenly. The mannequins thankfully remain in the same position they were before. Still wary, you take a better look around at the room. The first thing you notice is the window in here is bricked up, like the window from the last room. Here, there seems to be no phantom breeze. There's an empty bookshelf with a vase on it and a bland painting of a rose. The bed is in disarray, the sheets and blankets ruffled, and half off the bed. One of the pillows is on the floor. As for the mannequins themselves, the one before you is posed in an aggressive, annoyed posture, arms crossed. She only has half a face painted on, rather poorly. At the back of the room, the other mannequin is arranged so that it appears to be crying. Eyeing the pair mistrustfully, you step forward slightly into the room, trying to stay out of the range of its hands. You raise your pipe and jab the thing sharply in the belly. It doesn't move at all. The mannequin appears to be bolted, or attached some other way, to the floor. An inspiration strikes you. It seems a little crazy, but in this place, crazy seems to be the soup of the day. You find the porcelain mask in your coat and remove it carefully. Stepping towards the first mannequin, gently hoping not to trigger it into killing you. You hope. You hold the left side of the mask up to its face. As you do, you notice small hooks on that side of the mannequin's head. It looks like her inspiration was a stroke of genius. It was meant to hang there. You latch it on and step back quickly, fearing what will happen. But nothing does. The mannequin stands as still as ever. Perhaps you have to put the other one on first. You approach the crying mannequin by the bed. You're wary of taking your eyes off the other one. It'll take some maneuvering to get the mask on this one. You vow to listen extra hard for the sound of movement. Examining the crying mannequin, you find that it too is missing half its face. You latch the other side of the mask to it, and the face becomes complete. You hear the mask latch into place. As it does, from the mannequin's empty eye socket, you see a tinge of red blood well up and spill over, like a crimson tear. Though alarmed by this, you notice something else, a wetness on your own cheek. You're surprised to wipe away a tear of your own. Wondering why you were crying, you are startled out of your reflection suddenly as the mannequin before you begins to wobble and rattle. Before you can act, a great crash rocks the room. The crying mannequin has fallen to pieces before your very eyes. You get down on your knees and start fishing around the busted mannequin parts for any items you might find, as though it were a sort of macabre pinata. At first you only find broken bits, but you knock the head and it rolls to the side. Out of the bloody eye socket falls an object. When you pick it up, you discover it's a key. No, scratch that. It is in fact only half of a key. You are feeling rather put upon. As you put it away in your pocket and start to rise, you hear a clatter behind you. Grabbing your pipe from the ground, you stand and whirl around all in one motion. Your lucky swing bats away the grasping hands of the second mannequin. Lurching towards you, its face and chest stained by blood pouring from its eyes and mouth. The thing groans and stumbles forward, its hands grasping, its arms swinging for your face. Building up your determination, you try to dodge the thing's attacks and swing wildly for the mask, hoping to knock it off and return the mannequin to its lifeless state. As you rise your pipe higher and aim for the head, you miss the arms as they come for you. Its wooden fingers are surprisingly sharp, and they rake your cheek harshly, and the stinging pain fills your face. You can feel blood start to run down your chin. The thing rattles towards you again. As the thing lunges for your face again, you drop straight to the floor and swing the pipe at its legs. You connect with a resounding crash. You can see the limb actually fly off at the weight of your smash. Unbalanced due to lost limb, the thing topples to the ground. Seeing your chance, as it struggles to find purchase and attack again, you bring your pipe down on it, again and again. The sound of metal on wood rings out in the small room. You hear it splintering beneath your pipe. After a moment, the thing seems to stop moving. Just to make sure the fucker stays down, you bend down and snatch the half mask off its face. From out of it falls yet another half key. It looks like it matches the one you already have, so at least you're not being dicked around on that. On the other hand, your face feels like pain, which sucks. Exhausted and filled with the stinging ache of your wound, you do what any sane person would. Take a break. You pull out the health drink. The first one didn't turn out to be poison, so this one probably isn't either. You down the whole thing in one gulp and feel revitalized. You're a bit sick to your stomach.